Okay.
Smile.
So, okay. How can we be sure that our realities are real and not just dreams or figments of our imaginations?
I think one way to make sure that our dreams are real is to check them with other people and see how they react to them. Because usually, in reality, we will partner with someone, and not always, but sometimes. Also, uh, I view sometimes dreams as being the beginning of reality. In other words, and you've heard me say this, uh, how do things get invented? Somebody thinks them up or dreams them, like the light bulb that Thomas Edison invented. It didn't exist before he dreamed it or invented it. So I would kind of approach the construct of that question a little differently and say dreams can be the start of a reality. Dreams can sometimes just be dreams, and that's okay. And sometimes, if we talk to other people about them as a way of seeing are they a dream or reality, we may find other people share our dreams, and then so it can become a mutual reality.
But what if, like, you and mom and, like, everyone and all this is, like, just a figment of my
If it's
imagination?
just a figment of your imagination, you're having a great time with our dream. So are we.
Oh my
Oh my gosh.
Do you have anything else you want to add to that?
No, I think that covers it. Do you have any other questions? Yeah.
Yeah, we can do this other one.
Sure.
Do you think that there really is such a thing as truth, or is it different for everyone?
I think it is different for everyone. I look at it like circles. Like if we are all circles, and uh, and so our realities may intersect with other people, and sometimes they're pretty close to being right on top of it. So you might say they have a shared reality. Other times there might just be a sliver that intersects, so that degree of reality is shared, and the rest is a different perspective. So yeah, I think that it can be approached in that way, that it is different for everyone. Everyone has a different past, which informs their dreams and realities, and the context in which they live also helps shape and frame that. So it's different for everyone. It's kind of like the example I heard once of several witnesses to a car accident. Depending how they see it at the vantage point, they'll each report something different. Or I think we see this in sports too. Different
Oh,
umpires or referees make different
and that
calls.
thing you said earlier about the
Oh, about the yeah, in
yeah.
a music judging workshop, the illustration was given a whiteboard, and then somebody put a red dot in it, and the facilitator asked, "What do you see?" And of course, most of us said a red dot, and he challenged us to say, "Well, there's 99% of the whiteboard that's not blemished." And in talking about in judging music contest, of you don't necessarily want to hone in on just one mistake that might be isolated, but think about the broader picture. So, in other words, kind of looking at seeing things that could be better rather than seeing mistakes.
Just like in life.
Just like in life, absolutely. I try not to see mistakes, but see them as things we could do better.
Like looking at all the good things in your life instead of all the mistakes, because
Right.
there's more good things than
Right.
mistakes.
And mistakes can serve to inform us. So, in that way, while they are mistakes, they're not necessarily negative. It just depends how we use that information. If we're always beating ourselves up about it, that's probably not helpful or useful. But if we take that and say, I have an opportunity to make it better. I was in a faculty development workshop yesterday, and the professor was saying she gets student feedback, and she always welcomes the opportunity to make the course better. And so one of the things, it was just a 1 hour course, and the students had said, how come we have to, they just met 4 times a year, 4 times in a semester, and why do we have to meet near midterms? So she said that was great understanding for her to have that she wouldn't have not being a student. And so she rearranged the course schedule so that she sort of leaves them alone during midterm times for their other classes, and it's worked out much better. But I liked her approach, saying I'm always looking for ways of improving the course, so we can all do that with our lives, ways of improving our lives, improving what we do as employees, as students, as teachers. There's always opportunities to improve.
Sweet. Anything else?
A lot more, but WABI television direct from Linden, Indiana, is commercial free
Okay.
and out of funds, so we must
we're
sign
gonna
off.
stop.